Welcome to the Winter Magic YouTube Hub. You are on Maria Lillepruun's channel at the moment, and today I will show you how I made my altered brush, a wintry one, with an Elven touch. I took an old brush and painted it white using a tinting based. Actually, it's like a white gesso. Any white acrylic gesso will do. Now I take some chipboard. These are by FABRIKA DECORU and by PRIMA, and I also paint them white. I prime them with this gesso in order to make them stiffer, more stronger, so they will be easily colored. This is a wire, a regular copper wire from construction shop. I just made some additional decoration out of it, and I add additional texture with this wire to the brush. Now I'll take a texture paste, a sand texture paste. This is by PRIMA, and then Team HOLTZ stencil, and add some more texture to the surface here and there. I work parallel on both sides of the brush, although it could have been better probably to let one side dry first, but I don't think it's necessary in my case. This is just a background. This is a HOLTZ glue. I add a ribbon around the brush. And now I go on adding more and more decoration to the brush using this HOLTZ glue. It's a good thing to use when you want to keep the volume, especially when you work with artificial leaves and flowers, like I do at the moment. This is a decoration I made out of air hardening clay using a mold. Now I build up a multi-layered composition out of clay, wooden and metallic embellishments. some more decorations, mechanicals by PRIMA. And now let's add some more texture. I take a crackle paste by STAMPERIA. It's a very nice white crackle paste, but it has to dry for some time. So after I apply it in all the cavities and to the sides of the brush, I will leave the brush to dry overnight. More crackle paste from the back side. I want my back side to look nice also, so I hide all the roots of the plants and all the traces of the hot glue with the crackle paste. This is how it looks when it's dry. The crackles appeared everywhere, and now it's time to add some color. First of all, I take LINDY skunk sprays. And I add the first layer of color, just a slight one. Because the crackle paste is quite water resistant, so the color doesn't want to stick to it very well. So I will have to use some more permanent dyers, and for this I cover the glass parts of my decorations with a gum, and I take alcohol inks by Ranger. I've picked several blue-green colors, and I will play with this monochromatic color scheme, starting from the most light ones and ending with the darker ones. My goal is to achieve a natural result, so this brush is a kind of natural element with leaves and branches, and that's why I will also use green color on it, so the leaves and the base will go together very well. Now you see how the green color corresponds with the leaves, with the artificial leaves. It looks very nice. When the inks are dry, let's take wax. I use an Opal Magic Wax by PRIMA Marketing, and I go over the texture of the embellishments with my fingers to reveal the texture, so the elements will be more voluminous. Some highlights here and there really add a lot to the project. Now let's work magic, a 3D gel snow effect by FABRIKA DECORU. This is my must-have of this winter. This is a texture paste which imitates snow on your project. I added here and there in the cavities around the bigger embellishments on the tops of the leaves, and when it's dry it will look like the snow just fell down from the skies and stayed on the surface. Really authentic. Okay, the snow is dry, so now let's add some toppings. I take a 3D gloss gel by PRIMA Marketing. I really like it for toppings. It's really transparent when it's dry. I add some glue to the surface here and there. Just go with the brush over somewhere and the surface turns sticky. And now I just sprinkle some white beads onto the sticky parts. Just a little. And now I take blue glitter with large particles. It's really festive. And some iridescent glitter to make it look more like pixie dust over the project. The theme for our hope is winter magic, you remember? Now let's add some final touch. This is white gesso, and I just sprinkle it with water and then sprinkle the whole project with this soft white gesso, just creating the small snowflakes traces on the surface of the leaves. And this is how it looks in the end, all covered with sparkles and with snow. This is the final picture. Thank you very much for watching my tutorial. Make sure to watch all the other videos of our hope and fulfill the necessary conditions to win the fabulous prizes from our very multiple sponsors. This is going to be amazing. I wish you magical winter. Stay creative. It was Maria Lillepruun with you today. Goodbye.